as parents, sometimes we create mountains out of molehills. Sometimes we actually cause the problem, but we also have the power to manage these problems. Yesterday, I had an opportunity to model for Jenica how to cope through a situation that could have been ugly. Their dad sent them some balloons, Splatoon, and we went and had them filled up with air. When we got home, I told the girls I wanted to take pictures with them. So they're standing outside, and I'm taking pictures of them with their balloons. So finally, it's my turn to get into a picture. And I wanted Jenica to go in the back and put her head by her sister's so that all of us could get into this picture. And in the process, I think she dropped one of the balloons. Whether I was rushing her or whatever, but she let a balloon go. So after we got done, I'm like, okay, let's go in the house. I'm noticing I only see 4 balloons instead of 5. And I'm like, where's the red balloon? Where's the red balloon? I'm looking around, and I look up, and I see it floating away. I said, Jenica, did you let the balloon go? But I probably didn't say it as calm, but I also wasn't yelling. But I still had my facial expressions going on. And did you let the balloon go? You let a balloon go. And I seen her put her hands up to her face and start walking to the house. At this point, I didn't know if she was about to cry or what. And I should have known she wasn't crying, because believe it or not, I taught my girls we don't cry. That don't mean I don't look forward to a cry here and there, but they don't cry. You know, I've been teaching them for years how to cope and the difference between what to cry about and what not. The difference, and teaching them how to let it go. And this was a situation where I had to really, really be on top of my stuff, and teach her to let it go fast. So I said, wait a minute, teacher, you know what? It's just a balloon. I mean, this could have went left or right. It could have went, oh no, we really wanted that balloon. Now we don't have a red one. Just that negative talk. That's what I talk about, positive talk. Knowing the difference, learning to manage your feelings and emotions. Because at that point, like I said, it could have went, oh no, now we don't have a red one. But me, I'm the type, wait a minute. At the end of the day, Jenica, I said it's just a balloon. At this point, she hadn't went in the house. I said, it's just a balloon. It's no big deal. It's a balloon, like literally a balloon. We're not going to get upset or let our whole days go south over a balloon. She looked and she smiled and she said, yeah, because I was just thinking, oh no, what did I do? And that made me feel good too, to hear her say that, because I honestly didn't know if she was about to cry or what, but really she was being self-critical. She was saying, what did I do? What was I thinking? But I'm the one who started that by, oh no, the balloon, you know. So in other words, I had an opportunity to model for her how to think, and it teaches our children to solve problems. It teaches our children to know the difference between what to be upset about and what to let go. There's so many things in life, even with us as adults, where if we just let it go, you know, if we don't have that mentality of the woods. Remember I said, I know I never did. I said I was going to make a video on cognitive distortions. Those thoughts that make us feel, think, and believe that it has to be a certain way. Now, if we would have all felt yesterday that we had to have a red balloon, we wouldn't have been happy until we got a red balloon. Even though I also teach my girls that so many problems in life are easy to resolve, because at the end of the day, if we had to have a red balloon, we could have went right back to the dollar store and bought a freaking red balloon. But it wasn't necessary. It's a balloon. We still have 4 more. If you was able to look at the videos of them opening their presents, we still have 4 more balloons. We didn't need the 5th one. No big deal. Sure, it would have been pretty. But at the end of the day, are we going to get upset? And Jenica has always been a lot easier for me to teach feelings and copings, because she mimics like behaviors. She mimics happiness. She has her own thoughts. She does have her own feelings, but she also does something that's called echoic responses. Echoic. She echoes. And it's so funny. Like, it don't discourage me or make me feel bad or anything. It actually, I feel tickled, because about 70 to 75% of the time I can predict when she's going to do it. She mostly does it when we're watching movies. Somebody will do something and I'll say, Oh, he was brave. Yeah, he was brave. Or, oh my gosh, he's goofy. And I already know it's coming. Yeah, he was goofy. Or if we're in the car, she'll mimic certain things, especially particularly character traits, but she also has independent and her own thoughts. Like, yes, Mom, I was just thinking, what did I do? Like, she came up with that all on her own. And she don't sit around following people all day, echoing them. Oh my gosh, that would be funny. But I've learned to see the humor in things. So ultimately, I was saying we have to learn how to model appropriate responses for our kids so they can know the difference between what to be upset about, what not to be upset about, when to let it go. And as we do it, we get better at it as well. They know how to cope and process through so much, like reasoning. It's reasoning. It rained. Am I going to cry because we didn't go to the safari park? No, because we can go tomorrow. It's supposed to be a sunny day. Like, just let it go. Life is too short to hold on to things. We have to be careful about what we allow to affect our moods and what to let go. And we can teach this to our children. And that was just a situation I had yesterday, during their birthdays, losing a balloon and me having an opportunity to remind Jenica that it's just a balloon. Let it go. Well, she had already let it go. So no amount of being upset, no amount of crying, no amount of this and that is going to change the situation. So why waste our feelings being upset over things when we can just let it go, be in a great mood, have a wonderful day, all that good stuff, which is something I want to have every day. Every day should be a good day. It can be too, especially if you got that invisible bubble around how far you going to let stuff penetrate. Like, okay, once it get to about right here, no negative energy is allowed inside of that invisible space. Everything else got to bounce off of it because life is too short for me to be walking around stressed because there's bills to pay, because that's just life, you know what I mean? Let it go. Be happy. All right, I'm almost home and I got to take my shower, get dressed, all that good stuff. All right, bye.